I mean, we've ended the year with $100 million in cash in the bank, no debt. And I think this just is it's a signal of stability going into 2026.
Very welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Jeremy Krol. He is the CEO of Phunware. And Jeremy, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well, Steve. Good to see you as well.
Yeah, so company out with your financials for fourth quarter and year end. And it was interesting when reading the financials because there's a lot looking ahead to 2026 and beyond. And we'll talk about that in a second. But there's also, as far as like revenue was concerned, there was some up and some down, but it was really a sort of a balancing out year. Is that a way to put it?
Yeah, it's been quite a year. I mean, if I look back at the year, the way I think about it is kind of in two themes. It was first about stabilizing the business, galvanizing our market focus, building out the team, and then really it's about saying no to distractions. There was just so much going on in the company. I wanted to come in and focus the team on what we do best. And then the kind of the flip side of that is seeing all that discipline pay off. And so I think what you're seeing in the results, Steve, is that, if you go back to Q2, when I, joined this seat, the revenues kind of quarter over quarter have been steadily increasing, like really steadily. So I think what that shows is just a really good focus on how do we stabilize the company and grow in a meaningful way. And if you look at Q4, I mean, Q4, our revenues were up 33% over the same period last year, and we had a big bump in our gross margins. So I think that tells a story that we're going in the right direction. I mean, a couple other great things that happened. We just launched our AI concierge product. We spent the past 3 or 4 months in market with our largest customer, testing and developing that to get to the right point. And now we're rolling that out to all of our customers. As you know, we launched a new website. We're redefining that product, really focusing into our ICP, meeting them where they're at with the products that we have. We've added some experienced people across our management team and our board. We've added Ed Liu to the board. He brings a depth of operational and financial experience. And yeah, I mean, we've ended the year with $100 million in cash in the bank, no debt. And I think this just is it's a signal of stability going into 2026. I mean, yes, our full year revenue numbers were down a little bit. There was some softness in our advertising business, but we're working on that, bringing it back up. But I mean, overall, our software revenue business actually jumped 20% year over year. So you're right, kind of an up, kind of a down, but I think overall the news is good and I think we're trending in the right direction.
Yeah, and sort of talk about that trending into 2026. And you and I talked when you launched those two new products, and really that was sort of sensing to people that this is where the company's going. So talk to me about how you sort of deliver in 2026 now, really the hard work you did in 25.
Yeah, so that's fun. I mean, 2026 is going to be a fun year. We've got a lot of things that we want to get accomplished. I mean, how I'm measuring success is kind of maybe three, maybe four pillars of success. The first one, everyone's expecting growth. They want to see top line revenue. We want to see customer expansion. I want to see new logos on our website, sorry, new brands that we're dealing with. That's really important. I think that's a lot of what shareholders are looking for. We're also We want to see product leadership. We're just overwhelmed by this world of AI right now, but we're leaning into it. We're using AI throughout the company. We're adding it into our products, our new AI concierge, and we're going to continue to develop technology and innovation that is going to drive way more value to our customers. The third pillar I think about is financial discipline. I mean, we've had some margin expansion. I want to continue that margin expansion, but I also want to focus on bringing that cash burn down. I think we brought it down by almost $1 million in the past year, but I want to do better than that in 2026. And I'd say the last one, looking forward to the future, I think we have to look a little bit beyond 2026. So I think it's important for us to have a really well-articulated vision for the future that extends the location intelligence platform that we're delivering today, making it a more guest intelligence platform and broadening the value that we deliver to our customers.
Okay. And lastly, I just want to ask you about one line that you had in the news release, and that was reinforcing brand identity and sort of taking Phunware to where it was to really where it can get to. Is that something that's really important that you've sort of hammered into your team? Is that the brand identity is so important?
Yeah, I want to make sure that people know who Phunware is. I want customers to, relate to Phunware when they hear our name. It's something that our marketing team is working on a lot right now. It's kind of lost its way a little bit, and it's my job to get that back on track. Phunware used to be a really big name, and I want to bring it back to that level. And we've got some hard work to do, but I know that we can deliver that. And I think Phunware is going to be back on the map here in 2026.
Absolutely. It shows it's already, putting towards the, when you see the financial numbers, as you mentioned in Q4, and then obviously leading into 2026 as well. So, Jeremy, thanks so much. Great to see you again, and congratulations on this. And I look forward to our next conversation. Okay.
Thanks, Steve. Take care.
All right. You as well. Jeremy Krol, the CEO of Phunware.